Right, so we've got a design today that is some nice autumny colours. We're using creams and greens today. So I like these colours because they blend really well together. We've got, the one I'm using now is caramel. They're all Team Gorgeous colours available from the website. On the bio, so we've got caramel, we've got antique gold and Duchess, and I'm going to use some Sonia Williams rose gold soft shards as well. So this one at the top is Duchess. So these 5 designs, I'm just going to do some base designs, very, very thin, as I normally would do, and then cap the whole lot in clear. So I'm just doing my base designs now. I'm going to do some nice flowy designs, blend the colours together, use some of the soft shards to add detail. You'll see it all later on when the design comes together. So keep all this very, very thin. I use a fairly dry bead and then just play with it and let it move around a little bit. So this one's Duchess with the soft shards again. I'll put the link to these in the bio as well, in the caption as well. So soft shards over the Duchess, and we've then got on this one, we have got antique gold. So it's like a greeny verdigris kind of colour. It's got a lovely shimmer to it. Again, these blend really well. I can keep them nice and thin. So when I cap it all in clear, I'm not going to ruin my design. And again, Duchess at the top, blend this in together. So blend these together really, really well. Keep my brush quite flat. I'm using the size 8 Back to Basics Team Gorgeous brush. I love it for designs because I can keep it quite flat and I can get it nice and crisp around the cuticle. Again, I'm using the soft shards on this one. Rose gold soft shards, but they do tend to pick up every colour that's in there, so they look more gold on this, but they are the rose gold ones. So again, looking at these, we're going to keep them very, very thin. So I'll finish these last 2, and we're going to use clear, as I said, to cap the whole thing off. I've gone out of shot yet again. So we're using a cream colour here, a caramel, and it is just a caramel colour, to be fair. There's no shimmer in it. It's lovely to work with, and it gives a nice basic nude creamy colour. And then I'm using a little bit of white on this because I'm putting white in the 3D that I'm going to do shortly. So I always like to have something in the back design that pulls all the colours together. So a little bit of white there, and really just mushing this up together. There's no finesse to this because this is just going to give me the base for everything. So a little bit of white, the antique gold, caramel, and the soft shards, and just have a play around with that. You'll see that I'm creating like a flow to this. So I want, I always like my designs to flow, so I want from left to right for it to go through the design, and each design will set it up, each other off, if that makes sense. If I've got a central point like the 3D on this one, the 2 outside nails will sort of bring your eye into the middle of that design. So I don't just willy-nilly, although it looks like it sometimes. There is method to my madness. So this is my last one, and this is Duchess again with antique gold. These colours go really, really well together. So I'm capping this all off with clear candy, which is our Team Gorgeous completely clear, crystal clear powder. And again, that link for that will be on the website. Will be on the bio, so you'll be able to get it from my website. So I use my brush nice and flat. I then smooth it out really, really well. They're just display tips, there's no apex to this. Top coat the whole thing after I've filed it, and I'm just going to use my Fast Fix Crystal glue it's a tack-free top coat to attach that gem in the middle. In my monomer, I'm going to use a little bit of acetone. So as you saw there, I've got a little bit of acetone in there. That gives me more playtime with it. So you'll see when I'm putting this 3D on, and I'm using whipped cream, which is a really bright white from my own range. So you'll see it gives it more of a plasticine consistency. And the way I'm doing these flowers today, I want them to wrinkle up, and I want them to crack a little bit, and I want them to have like a frilly feel to them. I don't want solid 3Ds like I would normally do. So I've put more acetone in than I normally would, so it gives me more pliability. I can play around with it a bit more. I can bend it, I can crack it. If you wanted more of a vintage feel to these, then I'd use the